YouTube, what it do? I'm Jay Stu. This is gonna be my first video introduction into my garden, you know what I mean? I've been debating on starting a YouTube channel for my garden, you know what I'm saying? But you know how it goes, like it's not in a presentable stage to where like, okay, I feel like it's something worth showing people yet. But at the same time, that's how I feel. But y'all might not feel that way, you know what I'm saying? Y'all might find this inspiring or encouraging, the fact that I even got started on this project, you know what I'm saying? So you never know what people might think of what you got going on. So I'm just gonna go for it, you know what I mean? And then we're just gonna build from here, you feel me? So, you know, in that way, like I say, 5 years from now, I can look back on this video, y'all can look back on this video, and then y'all will have something to compare to, you know what I'm saying? I have something to compare to, like, dang, this is where it all started from, you know what I'm saying? But without further ado, man, I'm gonna go ahead and just give y'all a little tour of what I got so far. We're gonna start right here. Let's see if I can flip this. All right, so this is gonna be a flower patch. At least that's what I'm thinking for now. So you see right here, we got some hibiscus growing. These are sunflowers. I had 2 grown in my pot, so I just planted them right there, and I'll see what happens. You never know. Another sunflower. Got another sunflower, another hibiscus. This right here is a straw flower. This is another straw flower. This is my first year growing these, so I'm excited to see what they turn out, how they turn out. These are my raspberry canes. They're not looking too good right now. I planted these. That was just a stick when I first planted them about, I would say 2 weeks ago. About 2 weeks ago, I planted these canes. And it started to grow some good green leaves, and then all of a sudden, you know what I mean, I don't necessarily know why the leaves are turning yellow, you know what I mean, but I'll figure it out. I gave them a good watering though, so we'll see if that does anything. The guy who cuts the lawn here, he chopped this one off, but as you can see, another one is growing back, so you know, things happen. So I think it's worth mentioning, this is my family's, get y'all a pan over. I got some grapes growing on that fence line right there. You see the grapes right there? Those are, okay, I'll just go show y'all that later. But this is my peach tree. I planted this tree about 4 years ago. But what I was about to say was, this is my great grandmother's house. She's no longer with us, but she used to have a garden from all the way over here to all the way back here. Now, of course, back in her days, this tree wasn't this big. That tree wasn't that big. You know what I mean? But my great grandmother gardened in the same yard, you know what I'm saying? Her and my great grandfather, so it skipped a couple generations, and now I'm bringing it back, you know what I mean? So maybe it's her spirit that's within me that's giving me all this green thumb, you know what I'm saying? You never know, but check this. But yeah, this is our great grandma property. So we got right here, we got a Honeycrisp apple. We got another apple tree right here. I planted all these trees about 2 weeks ago. So all this is, these trees only been planted 2 weeks. It's a Granny Smith. Let's get a closer, better look at it. Granny Smith apple. Right here I have some cucumbers growing up this little cattle panel fence. Got more cucumbers growing right here. These are actually starting to flower on this side. flower. Alright. Like I said, and it's the peach tree, man. It's the OG of the whole garden, you know what I mean? It's the oldest plant in the garden. I'm about 5'10", so I would say this tree about 12 feet tall, maybe. I don't know, I'm just throwing out a number. Up under, I got some borage planted. I have more borage planted right here. See a peach right there. I got a big clump of them right up there. You see that? Got a whole little clump of them right there. Let me see. Okay. Yep. And a lot of them fell too. Got a lot of fallen peaches on the ground. This is the first year that the tree is fruiting. And so you got another plum tree. Right here we got another plum. This is a Methley plum. I've never heard of that before. Right here we got potatoes growing. Let me get back over here. We got potatoes growing right there. We got another row of potatoes right there. I need to mulch. I'm just gonna mulch all this stuff, cut the grass down and mulch everything to make it look more uniform, but I'm still planting stuff right now, so I say that to be the last step. It should have been my first step, but I mean, you know, things happen. It'll get done either way. Another row of potatoes right there. Now, this row right here, I planted some ginger right there, but I don't see anything. I don't see anything that has sprouted yet. I planted it the same day I planted these potatoes. So I don't know. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe somebody could leave a comment and let me know what I did wrong. All I did was took the ginger out the box. I bought them from a seed company. I took them out the box. I planted them in the ground. I buried them pretty deep. Not deep enough to where I didn't think they would come up, but I you know what I mean? I plant them deep as you should plant ginger, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, you know, if y'all have any ideas of what I did wrong or anything, let me know. Hopefully we'll still get some pop up or something, I don't know. I'll be patient, we'll see. I attempted to plant some beets right here. And as you can see, you got a couple that sprouted. I mean, but the ground is not covered. So the soil is like, you know what I mean? Just like, just bone dust. Yeah, man, I got to do a better job of, like I said, I'm going to mulch everything. I'm going to mulch this whole plot right here. Then I got my melon patches over there. I'm gonna mulch that whole melon patch. And then this is my flower patch right there. I'm gonna mulch that whole patch right there. And then, you know, things will be more presentable, you know what I mean? Right here I planted some squash, but only 2 plants came up. So we'll at least get some. Yeah, one right there. One right there. Another one right there. And okay, you can't see from the angle that I'm standing in now, but there's like 3 rows of sweet corn right here. I don't remember exactly the variety. Yeah, I apologize for that. I don't remember the exact variety, but let's see. As you can see, corn, and as you can see, growing on that line right there. And you have some more right here, and then you got more right there along that line. And it's actually been shaded by this tree right here in the morning time, but then I would say about 10 o'clock is when this area starts to get some sunshine. About 10 a.m. till about I don't know, 4 or 5 p.m. right? And that's just right now in May, you know what I mean? It may change in July and June. So, excuse me, we'll see. Right here I got some collards and some kale planted. This is I want to say this is Tuscan kale, if I'm not mistaken, but don't quote me on that, I'm not sure. And this is Georgia collard green. Like I said, you know, I'm gonna mulch everything and make everything look more uniform. I'm gonna put some borders. Like I said, I'm just starting this year. I'm only a couple months in. I've been spending most of my time planting things, putting things in the ground and planting things of that nature. And I guess what I should have done was sheet mulch this whole area, sheet mulch where the melon patch is at, and then the same thing for my flower patch right there. I mean, but like I said, that's not how it happened, but it'll get done. This is a fig tree. This is a brown turkey, or it's a black mission. Yeah, this is a black mission fig. And these leaves smell good too. I planted those about a month or two ago. This fig right here and this fig right here. I just cleared all of this back. All of this was a whole bunch of brush, and so I just cleared it. I'm in the process of clearing that out as well. So I mean, I got a lot of stuff going on at one time, which is probably not the best thing, but that's kind of how I function. You know what I mean? It don't always work in my favor, but yeah. This is a black turkey fig, brown turkey fig. I don't know why I keep saying black turkey. Brown turkey fig, and also it's been shaded up by this tree. This tree is huge, man. But I do not want to cut this tree down, because the vision that I have in my mind is I'm gonna create this gonna be like a seating area slash relax area, and that way, you know, we have friends and family over. I'm gonna clean this place up real nice. I probably put some mulch down and put some chairs around here, you know what I'm saying? I might put a couple bird houses up there, and you know what I mean, and make this place real presentable. And this would be like a chill spot to be able to, you know, come sit up under. See how the tree almost touching the ground? So we'll be able to come over, sit up under the shade, you know what I mean, and just watch over the garden and just kick it and chill, you know what I'm saying? So that's the goal. Like I said, I got the vision in my mind. Is when y'all see this video, y'all, you know, it might not look like much to y'all, but trust me, man, you know, trust the process, man. That's why I'm starting this video. That's why I'm starting the channel while my garden is in this stage. So that way, you know what I'm saying, when I do get to the point to where everything is, you know, more uniform and organized and things of that nature, you know, I still have something to look back on, you know what I mean? So y'all, and also so y'all can see the process, you know what I'm saying? Just show y'all the process, man. Trust the process, you know. I gotta finish cleaning all this. I had my cousin come over and haul most of the branches. I mean, this whole area right here was just full of branches from me cutting down all this brush. And he cleared most of it out so far, and that's all we got left right here, this little section. So we're making progress. So I wanted to continue to plant stuff and have somebody get this done as well. So appreciate Cuz for that. Let's see. I have another peach tree planted right here. And I planted my idea behind the way out. I mean, this thing is in complete shade. it's still growing to be in shade, but I don't know as far as the fruit production, how that's gonna be. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, you know, in a few years when it's trying to produce fruit. You know, I think that would be good for sure. You know what I mean? Because it's getting full sun. It gets at least 6 to 8 hours of sunlight. So I'm not worried about that one. But my idea behind the way I planted the fruit trees was most of the varieties that I got, they need a second plant to help pollinate them. So I have a peach tree right here, and you see I have this peach tree right here. So I planted them about 10 feet apart with the idea that they would help pollinate each other and produce more fruit, things of that nature. And so that was the idea with these fruit trees as well. This is a plum. I don't know if I think I went over this already. Santa Rosa plum. Got some good green growth on it. Like I said, I planted these trees about a couple weeks ago. This tree is doing really good. This is another plum, medley, like I said earlier, I think. But yeah, that was the idea. About 10 feet apart between this tree and that tree. Over here I have a pear tree. And this is a moon glow. This is a moon glow pear. And then about 10 feet away, I got another pear tree. And this is a Bartlett pear. And both of my pear trees are dwarf trees. Both of my apple trees are dwarf trees. I got a Granny Smith and a Honeycrisp. But my 2 plum trees are standard, so they're gonna get pretty tall. I think this peach tree is a standard, so as you can see, it's getting pretty tall already. This is just year 4. I don't even know if there's a such thing as a dwarf. I don't think this is a dwarf fig. I think it's just a standard fig. So this tree gonna get pretty big, you know what I mean? And hopefully this tree will replace this tree, because eventually I'm gonna cut all this down and it'll give more light to the garden, and my fruit trees will replace these trees, is my idea. And we had a whole bunch of brush cleared out right here as well earlier in the year. And now we're just gonna have to get these trees cut down. I don't know if I'm even cut the whole tree down. I might just need to cut a few branches to, you know what I mean, give some light to this side of the garden. Because like I said, only about 10 o'clock when the sun is about right here is when I start to get morning, get some sunlight in this area, you know what I mean? So like I said, I got corn planted right there. I got some squash planted right there. And when I planted the corn and the squash, you know how the sun moves, you know what I'm saying, as the year go on. And when I planted them, it was sunny in that spot, and now it's not. So I just did a poor job of planning for where I planted my corn and stuff at. So, but hopefully we still get a good crop. We'll see. Let's see. Oh, tomatoes. This whole row of tomatoes right here. Y'all have to excuse the camera going all over the place, you know what I mean? I get used to this. I'm using my phone right now. So we got a mixture of Cherokee tomatoes and black cherry tomatoes. So I think they all doing pretty good. I started my tomatoes in soil blocks. I may make a video about soil blocks, but it'll definitely be at a later time. Tomatoes looking pretty good. I can even see they trying to flower. Got a lot of tomato plants. Got about 13 or 14. So hopefully we get a good tomato crop. Let's see, did I miss anything? Oh yeah, let's go to the milling patch. Then we can start right here on the corner. I got another squash. This is zucchini. This is I want to say it's Caseretta. The variety is Caseretta zucchini. Right here I have a gooseberry plant. This is a Pixwell gooseberry. It's doing pretty good. By the way, just in case y'all wonder, I'm in Memphis, Tennessee. That's the climbing up, man. We are zone 7B. Memphis, Tennessee. Got another squash right here beside the gooseberry. And we have this blueberry right here, which is a misty blueberry, but it's not looking too good. It's green, and it hasn't grown really since I planted it. So, you know, I don't know. When I first put it in the ground, it was very root bound. But I planted it anyway to see what would happen. Nothing has happened so far, but I'm gonna give it a little more time. If it don't do anything, I'm just gonna take it out, replace it with another blueberry. Here we have a watermelon. I don't know what variety is. I want to say this is Crimson. Yeah, this is Crimson sweet watermelon. Right here is a cantaloupe. And in between the watermelon and cantaloupe, I have different flowers planted. So we got right here, I have a this is not a Cosmos, this is a Marigold. Pinwheel Marigold. I think it's either a Cosmo or Marigold. They both look kind of similar in the early stages, so I'm not sure, but I want to say this is a Marigold. Pinwheel Marigold. Right here, get a little closer, you can see the yellow dots. That's not any disease or anything. This is a moon and star watermelon variety. Cherokee Moon and Star watermelon. Another Cherokee Moon and Star watermelon. Right here I have a muscadine grape. Oh, this video is getting way too long. Let me hurry this up. Right here we have a muscadine, but as you can see, it didn't do anything. And I think it died in the box before I even planted it, but I planted it anyway, and yeah, I don't think it's live. I think it's dead. But I have another grape on that end of the fence, which is a Concord grape. So we'll check that out in a minute. This is another cantaloupe. And I decided to grow this one along the fence since this grape didn't grow. And I just want to see how the cantaloupe grow climbing up the fence. I wouldn't do the watermelon like that because I think the watermelon is way too heavy to climb up a fence like that. This is another Cherokee Moon and Star watermelon. This is a Crimson. Another cantaloupe. Here I have a zinnia. I have about 3 or 4 different varieties of zinnias. I don't remember exactly which variety that is, so I just wanted them all to be different kinds. So I'll see whenever the flower grows. This is another zinnia. Another zinnia. I got a sunflower right there. It was pretty dead when I first put it in the ground, but as you can see, it's greening back up. I mean, as you can see, it was dead when I first put it in, but it's starting to push out new growth, and it's greening up, so it's doing good. Another moon star. Right here is some things that I have yet to plant in the ground, but this is a ground cherry. Aunt Molly ground cherry. Can't wait to eat some ground cherries, man. You dig. And I have another squash, which I probably should hurry up and plant because it looks kind of stressed. So I definitely should go ahead and put that in the ground. See what else we got growing. Have some more zinnias right here. That's a marigold, or is it a Cosmo? I think that's a Cosmo right there. No, that's a marigold. I don't know. Either marigold or Cosmo right there. We'll find out. Got borage planted in here too. It's been a drought, so that's why the borage is looking like that. Have two more borages. Another cantaloupe. Here I have a Mexican sunflower. Mexican sunflower. I planted several. This is the only one that survived, and I mean that thing is looking good. Another straw flower right here. Another zinnia. Then I got another hibiscus right there. Another watermelon. Another watermelon. Another watermelon. I mean, if everything go good, man, we should have plenty of watermelon and cantaloupe, more than we know what to do with. That's the goal. And right here we have a Concord grape. I mean, as soon as it was just a stick when I first put it in the ground. I mean, this thing is taking off. It's only been 2-3 weeks. It's looking good to me. And I'm gonna just let this trellis along the fence line right here. As you can see, the property is on the hill. This is the top. This is the highest point of the property. Then it slopes down that way, and then it goes up slightly back that way, and then it goes slightly down back towards the end back there. But I wanted to put the grapes on the highest point, and plus, you see, there's no trees or anything blocking it, so to get full sunlight. But yeah, man, we got a whole bunch of stuff planted right here. See, we have some. This is a milkweed, and this, you see those little bitty things right there? That's tobacco. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 tobacco plants. Another straw flower. I have more zinnia that I haven't planted. More tomatoes that I haven't planted. More marigolds and more cosmos that I haven't planted. And there's a few more borages over there too. Yeah, man, that's about it. There's a whole bunch of extra plants. Cucumbers and zucchini. I see a nasturtium right there that I need to plant. Right here I got some more. I think this is another muskmelon or cantaloupe. Another cantaloupe. Some more watermelons. This extras. I think I have enough, but this is just extras just in case. I might still plant this one anyway because it looks so healthy and it just wants to grow. So I think I'm gonna plant it in the ground anyway. Some more sunflowers. I tried to do onions. I don't know what I did wrong once again. They're not looking too good. I had to do a little more research on onions. I kind of was just testing them though, to be honest with you. Got some more zinnias that I need to plant. I mean, but that's pretty much it so far, man. What we got going on. More zinnias. Zinnias, these are Persian carpet. Zinnias, Persian carpet. Had a couple more Persian carpets. Yeah, that turn around. But yeah, that's what we got. I got a few more things growing in the front yard. I got Zebrina hollyhocks growing in the front yard. They're perennials, you know what I mean? My great grandmother planted some perennial flowers in the front yard already. Alright, so I'm just adding on to the perennials in the front yard until I figure everything out back here. Then I start putting more permanent perennial flowers back here. I keep putting the camera close up to my face, y'all. Y'all gotta excuse me, I'm sorry. Yep. But that's what we got so far, man. This video is way too long. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Make sure y'all leave some feedback, you know what I mean? And I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.